Alright, welcome back to Blickling. I'm just off to buy another load of cattle. It'll be my last load I think I'll buy for some time. And it should then give us enough cattle that we will be making money on, decent money on milk each night. When the milk tanker comes to take me away, right. And let me out. Now, I had a word with Blickling, and they've laid a concrete pad for me to put the manure on for the greenhouses, so we won't be affecting the water supply, hopefully. At least we hope so, because I'm drinking that water as well. As remember, in East Anglia we don't have much in the way of reservoirs. We've got no hills or mountains to put reservoirs between, so we have to rely on pumping the water from the ground. And anything that soaks through there can affect the water supply, so we tend to look after our water supply as much as we can. Anyway, we're off to get this, and I have a new toy. I'm very much into just lay that down. I want the cattle. Another 6, and that will be the lot. I think we ain't gonna be able to afford another 6, so that will do us. And we've got those. Like that's all laid out. Just gonna back up a bit so I can actually hopefully make this turn a bit easier than I normally do. Yeah, so I've got a new toy. I've got a little pad. That's actually meant more expensive because we had a building put up for our, so we now got a proper farm office rather than using the house. I'll show you that when we get back and we get the cattle off. Just before I go to feed the beasts up fully and fill everything up. I've been threatening to fill up the mix feeder for quite a while now, and I think it's time we did it now. I better just slow down a bit. What we'll do, just cruise is at 25. It should do. It means that our locals won't like it because they will be stuck behind us. But tough. I'm taking into account what you said once about how I was just shaking the poor beasts up. Right, let's get over here. That's the stupid hound. He does enjoy chasing around the yard. No trouble at all, that hound. Did think about getting a sheepdog at one time, but decided against it. Right, let's lower it down and unload. And that's it. That's all the cattle we can afford until we harvest. But the first thing I want to do at harvest is buy a new field, or another field. I want one I can actually put some maize in for forage. It will mean I'm probably renting a forage harvester. Don't think we can really afford our own one as yet. Shit, we've got no muck as yet. Right, let's put this up, and I think before we actually do the work and fill these things up, we'll just have a quick look at the new toy. Check we're in roughly the right place. Always park this outside here. No PTO, so I ain't gonna bother to turn the engine off. Although we could have a pipe Well, there's no actual hydraulics, there's no electrical controls, we ain't got a problem with that. Alright, we'll drive up to it. I'm feeling particularly lazy. I really must put my pickup away, which is still down there. Oh yes, we've got a farm office now. And we just spent some money. And there we are, the farm office. We've spent some money on, say, new kit. And this to actually keep an eye on things a bit better. Now I'm very much for technology. This is my number 2 computer in here. I have a better one, far better one in the house, and a slightly worse one in the house. I tend to build a new computer every second year, and there we are. We have now got, this will tell us what's going on. And we can see here we've got where everything is. Farm silos, we've got no farm silos linked into the system, but we have this which will tell us what the seed usage will be per field, fertilizer usage is on field 1, field 2, and this will actually be a great boon. And the seed usage, so if we put wheat in on field 1, it's going to take just under 2,500 litres, and so on down. And you can see here how much more rape you use, another 1,000 litres of rape. And it shows all the fields. It's a great bit of kit. Cost us a small fortune to do it. And we've got no new notifications, and we can change how it looks. It's a brilliant bit of kit. And come out of character for one moment. This is actually on ModHub and highly recommended. I'll just switch it off and forget how you put it into the into the loading station. That will just charge it up again. I don't know how long it takes, but we'll see what we've got now. 85, it wants a little bit longer than that. No mind, we'll keep it on here for now and we'll charge it up later. But yes, we can close the door. There we are. Just close the door, and that's our farm office. And we've got some eggs in there. We must get those whilst we're here. Then we'll start to feed the cows. I think the sheep should be alright, at least I hope so. And we will end up with a little trip down to the greenhouse area, and you can see what work has been done down there. No, because Pat is still freewheeling away around Europe, and I'm freewheeling my way around Blickling. I'm not certain you could really freewheel for too long around Blickling. It's a nice place, and I'm happy to live here. Let's see how we're doing on those now. 3 left. This is hunt the eggs. I really must try and get an egg collector on here. Trying them all to lie in one place would be far easier. It gets worse as the... Oh, it ain't too bad. Sometimes it gets worse if you really let the grass grow a bit, but at the moment they're packing it well down, so we haven't got a problem with that. But the eggs, they hide them in all types of places. Haven't yet found one laying eggs up the tree, but I'm certain it will happen. Right, I think we've got all we're going to. There's one more here somewhere, but we can't find it. And if you see it, just keep quiet about it. I'm blind enough as it is, I don't want to be reminded of it. Alright, let's go and hook up. Ah, there it is. We've got them all. Let's go and hook up to the small trailer and just fill everything up. Do that again. We'll keep on this one. I'm also thinking about improving our silage there. That there is a even better system than the one we've got. We've got the cheapest system, smaller system, and I think we could fit the big one in here somewhere. Come, right. I can't remember where I left the trailer. I think I left it along. Oh no, just inside the shed. There we are. Then I'll get some. Have we got any hay? Is that point? Oh, have we got any hay in bale form? Well, we might as well finish those up. We have. There's one straw bale. That's it until. Oh yeah. Right, we get a couple of hay bales. Drop this off here, and we'll just go and walk across and pick up the oh, it's doing that again. So it does that now and again. We have a. That is actually a problem with the setup I've got at the moment. In time, everything will start to bleep. I told you. So I'm going to have to turn almost everything off. Right, let's go and get a couple of hay bales and throw into the kettle. Then we get a load of let's take the second two here. Oops, too high. Oh, come back. Didn't mean to do that. Must remember not to put the brake on at the moment. Yeah, we will start on a mixed feeder next. And we'll take this one out then. I have to do them in two journeys. Got it. We've got to do hay next time as a method to cut because we're almost out. We've got to bale up some hay. That one's gone. Let's see how much more we want in there. Animals. That will just about fill up. We need some grass. The grass will have to wait now. Parfode next. We also need to put some hay in the sheep. I think again they may well have to wait. Right, back to the tractor, and we will get the parcel done. This is just odd jobs, and it should be the end of what we're going to be doing on this session of the season. Seem to have sorted itself out again now. Almost went straight past. It's used to where I had been parked, not where I got it now. I think we will have one more go on this session, or on early part of the next session we will go on. We will go and get some. I just won't let the bleed again, but it's fixed itself again. We will go and get some grass in the next session, I think. We'll just hook up a front mower and the forage hubs and the forage wagon. Drive in here. Think we can get in here further enough. Must have that on non-auto. Be easy if we didn't have these bars here, but we can't have everything. Let's go around in a circle, shall we? Going to sell the eggs off too soon. It's one thing after another. We really want to clean this as well, but that may have to wait. Oh, we actually got it tipping the correct way for once. Alright, we're going to need another. Yeah, we'll put one more load in. And we'll see what silage we got to top the top that one, but I don't know whether to use my last straw bale there in here or in the cattle, mixed feed or the cattle. It's a difficult one. Right, second load go in, and we're just top up the mixed feed. I have to see how much straw we actually got in the cow. We may have to buy some more straw. I hope not. But with more cattle, of course, we're going to need more of everything. That cannot be helped. Let's see what we've got there now. Back to animals. That's better. Almost full. Grass, we're short of straw, we're okay. So I might just leave straw and then water, we're okay. Pigs are next on the agenda. Right, we're going fill that mix feeder up, see what it actually needs first. We might just put that last bale of straw in there. We can't be that far off be able to harvest, I hope. We might probably got some straw on the side here, thinking about it. There's some hay anyway, not straw, but we might have some loose hay in the hay barn. We'll have to have a look. See what we've got in here. So it's quite full of silage, but that's not too bad. Although I think we might have to go on to the new one, and there goes another plane over. Now, are we full yet? Not quite. It's not the fastest fill in the world. That's it. And we'll just take that and try and back that into the mix feeder. And we took 2 load out, so we wanted to put at least 2 load of stuff back in again. Can we do that from in cab? Are we going to be clever enough? I ask myself. And those who know me will know the answer is no, you won't be clever enough, but you're going to give it a try anyway. For a start, it helped if we actually levelled up. It's better. Let's try and miss. I think we'll go into the wrong one. How are we going to go into the wrong one there? Well, back. Now we should, in theory, but go almost back to it now. There we got it. No. Huh. Now why aren't you tipping in there? I unload. Unless it's full, of course. Now, did we fill that thing up? Don't think so. Charlie's now only 29%. And why didn't you take that then? Unless of course we are at this angle, we're on 2 different triggers. Let's just give it that again. Yes, I think we're on 2 different triggers. Now, let's see if we've got any. That's better. Straw is very short. We are going to have to use that last straw bale in there. Let's hope we won't have to. Going to have to, right? We're coming on the. Be a lot easier. I had a custom shed for the mix feed, but oh, come on now. Is there have we got anything in there? just come out of the cab and have a look, see where we actually are. We may not be close enough in, of course. We weren't. Straw is none in there. We didn't think there would be hay somewhere. We'll take the hay out of here. That'd be. And we will have to put some more hay in here. I think the next time the grass fields are ready to be harvested, we will have to split our loads out 2 and 2, I think, 2 grass for silage, just to keep that full. Actually, I want to change that to back. Filled it up according to that. Oh, I bet I filled it up when I cut the grass and we hardly used anything. No, that is full. Alright, 55. Well, I'm going to put the rest of this back into the store. And we will, I think we're just about done except for a little trip. Tip side. Right. Oops. Won't take hay. No, it won't. We'll have to put that back in the store. I was hoping to put something back in here, but the original idea was to put it into the hay barn, and that's where it's going to have to go. Unless, of course, we just see if the cow want any more. I know. Oh, so what we could do is we've got this on here. Why don't we go and put this into the sheep? We have to go. No, we have to go out of the way too far. No, we'll take a trip up to the sheep another time. Right, that's it. It's full. It means we don't get the mess in there. It's got to be cleaned up as well. It's a lot easier when you just got the ordinary farm tasks to do. Alright, the park is just back here. We're going to pick the pickup up and have a quick look down at the. And we've got no muck to take up there, so it's no good us. No good of thinking about doing that. And we'll just see what the greenhouses look like, and then I think next time we'll be on the next day. Of course, we've got this on manual gearbox. No clutch, you notice. I'm only just learning that I've got to put this funny stick-like thing into different places to get anywhere. We could take the dog with us, but possibly not. That must be Russia. Or I don't want to go too quick because the way I drive, it probably won't pay for me to go too quick. Oh, we got it in the top. Oh, I know where there was any traffic coming. No, no. Didn't quite mean to stop. Brakes are a lot better on this one. I'm used to my tractor, so I hit the brakes and they think about it for a while. Now someone else is up in the hot air balloon. Yeah, this is looking better and better up here now. This is our pad. No walls to it, no need. We just tip somewhere in the centre. We're going to be using it quicker than the... Well, it's already grown through on the outside edge here. Oh well. But that should do the trick. It should keep the muck in. I really must clean that up. You can see they're all doing quite well. It's easy money. And I think as we've reached this part, I think it's most time to say thank you very much for watching. If you love what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of this, I think we have a picture of the Massey on the pad. Actually, I must have parked it on the pad, we ain't got much muck there. That's one way it's gonna keep flying up, never mind. Right, yes, if you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of this, please subscribe. I do this, well, this particular map twice a week. This is Blickling 17 by OldBor, available on PCSG. This is version 2, which is no mask ready. It can't be bad, we just get rid of that, and we will take my picture. The pub in the background, I think that sounds like a good idea. I think I might just pay a visit to the pub. They have done a good job here. Any questions, comments or queries, feel free to post them. I try and read and or reply to everyone. I've definitely started that up again. We go round to the pub, I think. And with that, I think as I'm going to get a quick pint, I feel I've deserved it. It's been a busy day, and so next time we'll be on a different. We'll be on the next period, which should still be early summer, but sort of late early summer, if you get what I mean. Try not to run anybody down. Doesn't look that busy at the moment, the pub, but there's a few cars parked here. Let's park up. They don't have much of a car park. That's the one problem with this particular pub. That would do us. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio, and I'm in for a pint of Woodwards.